Good morning, WW Robinson. Today is February 25th, 2019, and it is day one in our rotation. And I have Stephanie with me this morning. How are you, Stephanie?
Good.
We were just talking about how the wind blew us away this morning on our way in. Stephanie, what is for lunch today?
Chili con carne in bread bowl, tossed salad, vegetable juice, applesauce, peaches, choice of milk.
All right. Good lunch for a cold Monday morning. And we have Sophia here this morning to tell us about the weather. All right, Sophia, come on over. Are you a unicorn or a student?
Student.
A student? Are you sure? You look like a unicorn. All right.
We also need this.
Oh, yeah, we need this one too. I agree. All right, let's put this and this up here together. Tell us, what is the weather today?
Sunny and cloudy.
And what kind of cloud is that? What does it look like? The wind. Yeah, it's windy today, isn't it? Did you hear the wind blowing at your house last night? It blew at my house. All right, you can give those back to Ellie. Thank you, Sophia. And we have Clinton here to lead us in the pledge, so please stand. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job, Clinton. Please join me for a moment of silence. Thank you. All right, let's see. We have some birthdays. Actually, we just have one birthday today, and that goes to Riley Abbott. So happy birthday, Riley. Hope you have a great day. We have no staff birthdays. I do not have any extra announcements except for tomorrow's Beat the Blahs. What is that?
Just like your teacher day.
Dress like your teacher day. So we're going to see lots of people dressed up tomorrow, right? And then Wednesday is the day I do not like.
Crazy hair day.
That should have been today, probably, with the wind. All right. Do you have any shout outs this morning, Stephanie?
Aliana, Lillian in Miss Weimer's class, Victoria in Miss Gerard's class, Jackie in Miss I's class, and Miss Weimer, Miss Gerard, and Miss Henry's class.
All right. So, when we left off, they had visited the morgue. I'm telling you, it was hands down the absolute most fun I've ever had in a morgue. Ever. When I got back to my room, I had a hard time falling asleep, mainly because the day had been so full of strange and wonderful things. Why aren't you asleep? Elvis asked me. It'd become weirdly normal to hear a dog talk, but it's not so normal to hear a dog trying to whisper. How do you know I'm not asleep? I can tell by your breathing, first off, and secondly, you just confirmed it by answering my question. I don't know. Why aren't you asleep? I don't know, but I could sleep if I wanted to sleep. I was waiting for you to fall asleep, and I was thinking about Tazy. What about her? Just that she reminds me of the daughter of Action Jackson, my favorite trainer on the farm. Are you talking about Lola Beth, the girl who was born premature like me? Elvis was surprised that I remembered her, but I explained I didn't know much, only that Dr. Helen saved her life when she was a baby, the same way she saved mine. Elvis said that Lola Beth had some learning disabilities and had a very hard time learning to read. One of her therapists suggested she should try reading to a dog because that would offer her a sense of purpose. But at the same time, she didn't have to worry about the dog judging her if she made any mistakes. I consider myself really lucky that out of the 100 or so dogs on the farm, she picked me. It was great. Sometimes she'd fall asleep at night reading to me, so I got to sleep on her bed instead of going back out in the barn to sleep in my pen. She's the reason I know so much. because once she got better at reading, she wanted to read anything and everything. Anyway, Tazy and Lola Beth have a lot in common. They're both warm and sweet, but Tazy is much, much taller. Tazy is much, much taller than everyone, I responded. Yeah, I like her. It makes sense that she's related to Dino. They're both so friendly. Technically, I'm not supposed to let anyone hug, pet, kiss, or baby talk me when I'm working, but she's so irresistible you kind of can't help it. Yeah, that seems to be the issue at hand. Well, seeing that you're not technically even my dog, then while you're helping me out of temporarily, I think we could let some things slide. How kind of you. But I want you to understand, I have all the training of a regular service dog, so you can fully count on me in the event of an emergency. You mean to say if the school was on fire, you'd make sure to rescue me? Absolutely, right after I rescued Tazy. I burst out laughing. Elvis had finally made a joke. Well, he finally made a funny joke. Good one, Elvis. Look, I like Tazy too, but I don't know her very well. Isn't she in your class? There are a lot of kids in my class. She's sporty, and if you haven't figured it out, I'm the opposite of sporty, and usually kids hang around other kids who are like them. Also, when you met her, she was totally different than she is at school. She's really intense in school. Everyone high fives her in the hallway, even the teachers. Well, she didn't seem surprised to see you in the waiting room. Well, that's just because everyone at schools knows that I'm in the hospital a lot. How do they know that? I didn't really feel like getting into it, but I told him that I'm absent a lot for being sick. And when Miss Blaine takes attendance and she calls out my name and I don't answer, you kind of can't help but notice. I also told him a little about my episode at school. The twins told me that even the junior high kids in their building were talking about it. It's not every day an ambulance shows up with flashing lights and sirens at our school. I'm really worried a video will appear on YouTube. Well, if it's not there now, it probably won't show up. That's not necessarily true. Someone might have caught it on video, but they didn't post it. If there's a video, I'm pretty sure Billy Thompson will track it down and post it if he can. Billy Thompson? Who's that? Oh, just this kid in school that I hate. Benji, it's not proper to hate people. Fine, he's a kid who's in school, who's the bane of my existence, and who I intensely dislike so much it makes my stomach hurt. Okay, that's much better. And nice usage of the vocabulary word bane. But I wouldn't lose any sleep over this Billy person posting anything on the internet. There's no sense in worrying about things you can't control. Besides, you have a lot of people looking out for you. And if he does something improper like that, I'm sure your mom will take care of it straight away. Which means he's the one who should really be worried. I pride myself on being afraid of very little, but your mom even makes me a little nervous. I chuckled at that too. Okay, I'll admit, Elvis could be pretty funny when he wanted to be. And we will stop there. So you can choose to be the kind of leader that you would follow and make it a great day. So long.